Well, hello everybody, it's old man Tony here again. This is the first time I've been out on the bike since November, I think, very early November. I've been quite busy. The wife's been off her feet, having had a foot operation, so I've been doing all the household chores and running around after her, and haven't really had time to get out on the bike very much, or in particular when it comes to vlogging, doing any editing. I didn't realise it would take up so much of my time. I thought I might get the odd bit here and there, but I've just felt a bit guilty about going out and leaving her. It's also my first ride of 2017, and as a bonus, it's my first ride after seeing my subscription numbers getting into 3 figures for the first time. So thanks very much everyone who's subscribed to me. I really appreciate it. When I first started this vlogging thing in the very end of April, early May last year, 2016, I kind of thought one or two people might watch me, and if they do, that's all very good. But if they don't, I don't really mind. I'm enjoying getting round on the bike and sharing a few rides with whoever asks. And I never really thought 100 people would want to subscribe to an old fella riding around on his bike and rambling on with the occasional rant. So thank you very much to each and every one of those subscribers. I really appreciate you. And I'm going to do my best this year to keep churning out something that you might find mildly amusing, or to fill your time for just a few minutes of your life, and I appreciate you watching me. So today I'm just heading out to the Route 11 diner on the A11 near Attleborough, between Thetford and Norwich. I think they've recommenced their cafe and diner opening after Christmas and the New Year. I think they've been closed for a while, re-evaluating what they do, which I think means they probably haven't been getting as much business as they wanted to do. So they're doing an excellent job. So if there's anybody out there in the area, please call in there. They love bikers, and they produce some really nice food, and they're always welcoming. And as an added bonus, they've even got a bike clothing shop there as well on the site. So if you want some new gear, go and see Ben, who's always up to give you a bit of a deal and help keep small businesses alive. So that's that for now, but back to my 100 subscribers. I think it's traditional to celebrate, so hooray! I'm really happy. And one or two people on a Facebook post said perhaps a Q&A is the way to go. So please comment down below if you've got any questions you want to find out a bit more about me. I have revealed a few things in my various vlogs over the last 8 or 9 months. But if you've got anything you want to know about me, please put a question down below. I'll do my best to answer any questions that are going, but I won't promise that I'll answer everything. I do have my dignity, so but I'm also quite open to sharing stuff. So on my first ride of the day, I thought it was going to be a bit of the year rather, not the day. Fancy saying it's the first ride of the day. First ride of the year. There's a little bit of rain about in the air. I see my visor's covered in spots. I hope the lens of the camera isn't as well. So it's relatively warm for this time of year. What does the thermometer say? The thermometer says it's 8.5 degrees, and I think it's the 7th of January, so that's not too bad. We're not going to freeze to death today, but it looks like I'm going to get wetter than I thought I might do. So I'll try to keep clearing the lens and keep you all dry. So the first thing I've got to do is go and put some fuel in the bike. Now, because I knew I was coming out here today, I thought I'd better see if the bike starts, make sure the battery's not flat. And so I went out to the bike last Friday, I think, and switched it on. It all seemed to be alive. I pressed the starter and it was really struggling. I thought, oh well, I haven't used the bike for a long time, the battery's probably drained. I'll put it on the charger and see what happens. So I put it on the charger, fully expecting it to be on charge for the next 24 hours to get the battery back up to standard again. And I was just doing a bit of pottering in the garage, and about 5 minutes after I'd put the bike on charge, the charger said the battery was full, so that wasn't the problem. So I thought, oh, better have another go at starting and see what's going on. And it seemed to be struggling to turn over a bit, but I think it was just cold. So I think just the cold weather, the fact I hadn't run for quite a few weeks, meant I was turning it over quite a lot of times before I got any sign of any firing. Then eventually it did go, and fired up and ran quite nicely. So I ran it till it got fully up to temperature, and then switched off and thought, right, that should be fine. And sure enough, when I came out today, it fired up nearly straight away. So the bike's wintered fairly well. It hasn't got an alarm on, so there was no real battery drain, although there is a red light that flashes on the dash every so often when it's switched off. So I guess that's something to do with the immobiliser. And so I guess it might drain the battery a little bit, but not much more than the flashing LED and just keeping the computer alive, so I can tell how many miles per gallon I've been doing on the last ride and all that sort of thing. So quite pleased with the bike. It seems to have done quite a good job keeping itself alive, and if I'd been running it like I normally do through winter, every 2 or 3 weeks, take it out for a ride, I'm sure it would have been fine. So thumbs up to Triumph on producing a great machine, and it starts as well as my last bike, a Suzuki SV1000 did. Never had that on a battery tender, and the battery lasted 9 years from new until I had to replace it. So I think it might be battery tenders that give you the problem. Well, that's enough rambling from me. I'm nearly at the stop where I do my fuel. So thanks very much for listening today, and please remember to put your questions down below in the comments if you want to find out a little bit about me, whether it's biker life or what I used to do for a living or any of those kind of things. I'll be pleased to answer most of the questions that you answer, and if there's a lot, I'll pick out the best ones to share with you all on a future vlog. So thanks very much for watching this and listening to me ramble on yet again, and safe riding and all that sort of thing. This has been Old Man Tony. Goodbye.